Hey, good morning, SCA. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Today is Tuesday, October 10th. We are on day 2 today. And up today on our first will be some announcements. And we have a very special guest from our very special visit, I should say, from our school resource officer. We'll meet her again in a moment. And I'm going to end with a thought and a prayer. Just want to say last week, grade 7 retreat was fabulous. It was great to hang out at Camp Van Ness with you guys. And the Thanksgiving food drive. Way to go for those of you that contributed to that. Way to be kind. I think it's a great evidence of a great school when we can share and help those outside of our school. A couple of things this Thursday, once again, at lunch, there's the MyPass session. Remember what MyPass is. If you're in high school, that's the self-serve kind of website from Alberta Education. Everybody has to, it's not even an optional thing. Everybody has to be familiar with that, because that's where you get all your academic reports. That's where you track your credits. Sometimes there's one or two students every year that are in grade 12 and they realize they're missing 1 or 2 credits. Well, you can't graduate. Going on this thing every semester after you sign up for all your classes, you can check and see if you're on track. You can always go talk to Mrs. Kajabi, but she's going to teach you how to get on MyPass and be able to check that on your own 24 hours a day. Pretty cool. And pumpkin carving. So that's happening last week as well. That was super fun. And hopefully you took part in that. Okay. Grade 11 retreat is coming up on Thursday, October 19th. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Remember, you can't come unless your parents go on that email and click permission. I think it's called permission click. Otherwise, you're sitting in the link all day. Okay. We're going to Millennium Place. You can do all sorts of things there. It's going to be fun. Want to just tell you, if you're a badminton player, listen up. I will post this on the board downstairs. But there is the Grand Prairie, the Alberta Winter Games are happening 2024 in Grand Prairie. And if you want to be a part of the Zone 5 badminton team, there are tryouts on November 19th. All the information will be on the board. Go check it out if you're interested. Jersey Days, our principal has approved once again. Jersey Days this year, special days. And that was going to be any Friday that the Oilers play, and every playoff game is going to be special Jersey Days. Okay. Our next Jersey Day is going to be on November 24th. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you our special guest. Most of you know her and love her. This is Constable Matlock. Good day to you, madam. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How was your Thanksgiving weekend?
Oh, amazing. I feel already still full to this day.
We are a blessed people for sure. Hey, we got to do this quickly. We rehearsed this a little bit. So tell, lots of us know you. We love you. You've been with us for a bit. Tell us, first of all, who you are.
I am a police officer. My title is School Resource Officer in Sherwood Park. And I am a mother of a wonderful 2.5-year-old son. And I have a wonderful husband as well.
Pretty cool.
That's kind of me in a nutshell.
Okay, besides being a mummy and chasing a kid around, if I followed you around for a week, what would be something you love to do other than work and being a mummy?
Sleep.
Now, do you with a school resource officer, SRO, do you do shift work or no?
No. I am Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
That makes sense. I mean, school time, right? But yes. you would have had a few years of shift work for sure.
About 10 years of shift work, working night shift, weekends, you name it.
That's crazy. Wow. Hey, specifically, we say school resource officer. That's hard to say. SRO. Tell us what an SRO generally does.
Honestly, we're there to just build relationships with kids in schools, like positive relationships. We don't want you to be scared when you see us. It doesn't necessarily mean there's something happening at the school. We're just walking around, visiting. Sometimes we have to speak with the admin and deal with some situations that happen at school. But mainly, we just want to be a positive role model to kids in school. And if you have questions about, my job, I'm more than welcome to answer them.
Now, I think we've mentioned this before, but can a student actually talk privately with you?
Yes, absolutely they can. If they need to speak with me privately, They can talk to me if they see me in the halls of the school, or they can even go to the school admin and ask if they want to speak with me privately. The school admin will contact me and I'll make arrangements to come and talk to you.
Now, I'm assuming I mean, it's obviously safe. That's going to be obvious. But I mean, even if they made a mistake and when they're talking to you, you're like, oh, you don't need to talk to me about that. They don't get in trouble for that, right?
Absolutely not.
You would refer them, or this is actually who you see, or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I have lots of different contacts that I can put kids into, try to help them with their problems. And I want to make sure that they feel safe coming to school as well as being safe when they're at home.
Okay. That's cool. That's important. Hey, sometimes we've rehearsed this a little bit. Sometimes you have to deal with some bad news. And specifically today, we talked to the kids a while ago about some stealing incidents across the street with our Sobeys neighbors, which is, I guess, sad. Can you talk to us a little bit about what could happen if that people don't stop doing that?
Absolutely. So stealing is also called theft or shoplifting in the criminal code. And that's under section 334 sub B of the criminal code. That's theft under 5,000, which is usually items that could be taken from a grocery store, unless you say load up a grocery cart and then you're into, thousands of dollars potentially, just with, the high cost of groceries nowadays. So if I come across someone who has shoplifted or stole items from Sobeys, they may be placed under arrest for stealing. And then they may face receiving a court date to speak to a judge about why they stole whatever item from, say, Sobeys. And worst case scenario is the kid may receive a criminal record, which could affect their future.
Wow. And I think we talked before, you haven't dealt with that. Like, that doesn't happen very much.
No, it doesn't happen very much. But when it does happen, we do take it seriously. It's very important that kids understand that when you steal, it affects more than just them. It affects the entire community. And that's why prices are very expensive nowadays for grocery items, because the businesses like Sobeys, they have to make up the loss somehow.
Yeah.
So they have to charge extra on groceries now and other items.
Yeah, well, that's good to know. So SCA, I don't know. I mean, you know yourself, right? I don't know what's going on. I know that I would love for us to have a great relationship with Sobeys. They appreciate your business, of course. So let's not do that. It's as simple as that. And I would rather Constable Matlock, like she does 99% of the time, be able to walk our hallways and be in a great mood and not have to pull you aside and show you some video footage and call your parents and your heart rate's going crazy. And I stole once. I got caught. Store owner scared me so bad. That was the last time. Because if you would have told my mom and dad, that would have been a problem.
Yeah. And I just want to also add that you would be banned from the store for up to a year. And if you return to the store, once you're banned, you could also receive a $600 fine for trespassing.
Wow. That I didn't know. Such good information. Again, not great news after Thanksgiving, but it's a family. Sometimes you have to talk about that as a family. So I appreciate you coming on today, and thank you for doing this. And we will see you in happier times in the hallways next.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I look forward to seeing all of you.
Hey, have a great day. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day. Bye.
Hey, so I wanted to just close with a short Thanksgiving, just a thought. We didn't do it last week. Well, here's my story. I was speaking at a summer camp a few years ago, and it wasn't Thanksgiving. Obviously, it was in the summer, and I somehow was talking about being thankful. And I feel like, I know life's not perfect, for sure, but I do know that living here generally, there's lots to be thankful for. We all know that. I challenged the campers to write down their thankfulness. And I said, think of 10 things, whatever. And I didn't know how many would take that challenge seriously. But the next day, this junior high boy came up to me and he handed me like 2 or 3, might have even been 4 sheets of paper from just a little pad. And that was full of writing. And I said, "What's this?" He said, "Well, I took your challenge seriously last night at camp and I sat in my camper and I started writing down what I'm thankful for. And I kept going till I stopped." I looked at that list. There was over 300 things he was thankful for. Like literally, he numbered them 1 to 300, whatever it was. Okay, so I'll be honest with you. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And of course, the first one was family and friends and that kind of thing were the top 10, of course, like many of you would say. But I started glancing through the pages, and I distinctly remember seeing like number 63, eraser. And my sinful, I guess, broken thought in my head, I didn't say it to him, was eraser. The guy's just writing anything down. Okay. As soon as I thought that, I felt like God in my heart said, well, wait a second. Isn't an eraser kind of cool? Really? And I paused for a second. Again, this is just happening in my mind. I didn't say anything to the kid. And I'm like, yeah, an eraser's cool. Who invented erasers? Who knew you can write something and you can get rid of it? The stroke of a eraser. And I just never forgot that man, there's so many things that are really cool and it's easy to be thankful. So that's what I wanted to say to you today. I just be thankful. Of course, it's an easy transition. The Bible's full of thankfulness, in the Psalms, Psalm 107, there's lots, but give thanks to the Lord for he is good. His faithful love endures forever. Has he not redeemed you? And I'm like, I don't know where you're at today, but I hope you can put yourself in a place where you can be thankful in all circumstances. I wanted to just read a prayer that I found by Martin Luther King Jr. And I don't know if it would be helpful. I know it's awkward. It's a video. I'm not seeing you in person, but I wondered if you'd close your eyes or you just sit still for a second. And I just want to read this prayer to you and then we'll go on with our week. Here it is. Most gracious and all-wise God, before whose face the generations rise and fall, thou in whom we live and move and have our being, we thank thee for all thy good and gracious gifts, for life and for health, for food and for raiment, for the beauties of nature and the love of human nature. SCA, God bless you, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.